Brother Jenna TV. We made it quite far back into the back caverns of the temple, but it was soon apparent that our skill levels are not high enough to go any further. So we need to come back at a later date when we have a little more fortitude to get through this. So why don't you just wait here and take care of the temple, do some research, and we will be back. Okay guys, let's go. Let's head to camp.
I think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier.
You had me quite worried.
You should know that something happened to me at the tower before you came along. Remember my apprentice, Petra? She encountered a demon in the tower. It would have killed her had I not intervened. I saved her life that day, but I did not survive that encounter with the demon.
Okay, but you're standing right here.
Let me explain fully. I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and will and left me drained. It took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength to keep my heart beating. I remember my life ebbing away. Everything receded from me. Sound, light. I remember being enveloped in complete, impenetrable darkness. And then I sensed a presence enfolding me and cradling me, whispering quietly to me. The sensation is impossible to describe. I was being held back, firmly but gently, as a mother would a child, eager to slip from her grasp. I felt life and warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip pressing into the cold stone of the tower floor.
Well, that's an amazing story.
The Fade contains spirits both benevolent and malicious. The benevolent spirits seldom make themselves known, because they want nothing from mortals, unlike the demons. It was one of these spirits that saved me. Without it, I would be dead. And it has not left me. It is with me, even now, bonded to me. You see, I am supposed to be dead. It is the spirit that is keeping me in this world. And this is not the way of things. Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time.
Well, we all are, really. So I guess we'll have to make the best of that time.
Yes, that we will.
Well, that's kind of shocking news, so wonder what else she has to say.
So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
Oh, casual conversation it is. Well, the Arl Howe massacred my family, and Duncan helped me to escape.
Arl Rendon Howe? The Arl of Amaranthine? Why would he do such a thing to you?
The evil. I'm the son of Bryce Cruzland, Tyrant of High Ever.
You are the last of the Couslands? I had no idea. My lord?
No, you don't have to call me that. Don't. I'm just a Grey Warden now.
Yes, I suppose so. You can no longer have a title, can you? But that does not mean you must forget utterly where you came from. Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden?
Well, not that good either. I'd give it up if it meant I could see my family again.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
I suppose so. Okay, well, first off, let us go sell some stuff, because we're just loaded. And then I want to talk to the guys. I need to decide what we need to do next. And we made it to Andraste's temple, and I made it quite far into the temple, or we did as a team, but I got to a point where I was just overrun with enemies, and I was not able to cope. So, as a matter of fact, we barely made it out at all. So I need to get some more experience before I go back and try that. We've got other things we can do, and we'll have to decide what we need to do next. In the meantime, let's get rid of some of this stuff.
Anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yeah, gotta love that discount. Okay, so we've cleared the inventory out as best we could at this time. And let's talk to everybody while we're in camp and see what we can learn.
I once heard a really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished.
Ew. Yeah, that's what he thinks too.
Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
I think so. Ugh. Yeah.
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
You teasing my dog. Don't listen to Alistair. He's full of rubbish.
Hey!
Hey, boy.
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack.
What?
A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Oh, well, it's a thought that counts. He means well. Oh, can't be stinkier than what normally goes into them. That's just not right. I think he thinks you need more meat on your bones. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Why doesn't he ever share his food with me? I probably wouldn't eat it. Well, it's a thought that counts. He means well.
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
Don't do it again. You're a war dog, not a nursemaid. All right, let's see what else he has to say.
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off.
Well, good. He'll fell our enemies with just his stench.
That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
Oh, you go right ahead. Bathe? Can't you just wave your staff and make him clean? No, that's not right. Can't you just not smell him? He's a warhound, not some pampered powder puff. Go ahead. He's getting a little rank.
Excellent. I will get my soaps, and the dog shall have his bath after supper.
Okay, I'm not done playing with the dog. Now, everybody else has come over. What about Ileana? Oh, no, not Sten. What's all a racket?
I seek to understand the dog. We fight alongside each other, and I must discover the strength of his heart.
Okay, carry on.
You are a true warrior, and worthy of respect.
Well, now who? Trying to find your way through the earth, are we? Stop that. You're making a mess. Bad dog. And goes back to digging. Well, I guess Liliana doesn't really care. It's going to take some time, you know. Well, good luck with that. One more time, and then I'm done playing with the dog. All right, let's give him a pet. Oh, he's going to roll over and play Scratchy Back. Okay, I guess we're done with Brutus. Okay. Let's see. We have inventory. Have we got something we can give to... let's see. That, is it this? That's a gift. Alright, let's see what we have that are gifts. Gifts, gifts, gifts. Essence of Awareness. Small gold bar, that's a gift. Gifts can be sold to merchants. I don't want to... No, that goes for Zevran. Okay, this gift is for Zevran. This gift, Ogren, whom we haven't met yet. Liliana, steel symbol of Andraste. Okay. Holy symbol. It's a holy symbol. Cool.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Cool. This one, Ogren, Win. This one's for Win. Alistair. Carved statuette. Okay. Oops. That's not Alistair.
I could get used to this, you know.
Don't get too used to it. Okay, Liliana. I'm only going to give one gift this time to each that I have. That one's for Liliana. Ogren. Where's the one? Where's the one that was for Win? Zevran. Ogren. Win. Okay, this Dragon's Blood Potion. Okay. There you go.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
Oh, you're ever so welcome. Okay, so what else we got here? Dog whistle. Woohoo! The character using this book will toggle on-off helmet graphics. Oh, I've already done that. Blank Villum. List of household items. Valuable quartz. Topaz. Steel bracers. Anyone can get the steel bracers. Anyone can get the silver brace. Dog gets the lamb bone. Alright, let's give the dog the lamb bone. There you go, Pooch. Okay, and Ogren. Ogren sure got a lot of stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and give Zevran something here. Since it's for him. There you go.
I shall treasure it. Thank you.
Hey, no problem, buddy. Okay, so that's enough for the gifts for now. And let's go. Let's see. We talked to Win. We've talked to Alistair. Let's
Something on your mind?
see what else he has to say.
Of course.
Tell me about the Grey Wardens. How come a Grey Warden? Why'd you keep your... I don't remember. I wish they'd gray these out if you've already asked them, because I don't remember. How about this one? Tell me about the Grey Wardens. No. How did you become a Grey Warden?
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out.
You
You haven't
butthead.
forgotten already, have you?
Oh, what a dick. No. Haha, very funny.
I do my best. What can I say? Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
Okay, so, let's see. I was in the Chantry. You don't seem like the religious sort.
You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
So you think Duncan took pity on you then, huh? Do you think this is better than being a Templar?
Oh, I suppose the Chantry life is good enough for some. Here, we have the chance to fight against the Blight. To actually do some good instead of sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have.
Sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's... I'm sorry. I shouldn't be... It's fine. He died a hero. They all did. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so let's see. We talked to Wynn, talked to Alistar. Who's that? That's Zevran. Well, let's see what he has to say.
Here I am.
Yeah, so you are. Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
So, what does it take to become an assassin?
Well, the Crows would have you believe that it is an involved process that takes years of training. The sort that tests both your resolve and your endurance. Survive that process and maybe, just maybe, you're good enough to start being considered one of them. But quite frankly, the truth is that all it requires is a desire to kill people for a living. It's surprising how well one can do in such a field.
So you have to be murderers, huh? It doesn't take any special skill?
Now, it need not be thought of so crudely. We all do our share of murdering around here, don't we? An assassin simply specializes in striking from stealth, and in maximizing that first attack to be as lethal as possible. Debilitate your foe, either by poison or by crippling their limbs, makes any follow-up combat you need to engage in that much simpler.
Sounds kind of dirty fighting to me. I'd prefer a straight-up battle, though.
Then I don't imagine an assassin's life would be one for you. Of course, the Crows like to pretend that their abilities are trade secrets, shrouded in shadows and wrapped in a blanket of mystery. So let's just keep this between you and me, shall we?
Well, it's not like I'm going to be talking to any crows. Alright, well, I didn't do so well with him. How about Liliana? Hey, girl.
The stars are out.
Yeah, for once a clearer night, huh? There still is beauty to be found in this world.
It comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the Blight. That whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally, their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier?
Can't say I've heard it.
A long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She had many suitors, but spurned them all, for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window. As their eyes met, he fell in love with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious, for Elindra was high-born, but her love nothing more than a common soldier. To keep them apart, he had Elindra imprisoned in the highest tower of his castle, and sent her soldier to the wars. Alas, not a month had passed before news of the soldier's death reached Elindra. Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love, and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world. So earnest was her plea, that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra into their arms and lifted her high into the heavens, where she became a star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's soldier love, and there he dwells, across the horizon from her. The band of stars between them is a river of Elindra's tears, cried for her lost love. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited with her soldier.
I'll never look at the stars the same way again. That's a beautiful story. The stars are not made of tears. Why do stories always end up so badly? That's a beautiful story.
This story is one of my favorites. A tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist?
Sure it can. May exist, but never lasts. Nah, that doesn't. That's a little pessimistic. If we lose hope in love, then we are truly lost. Few loves are so powerful. Real love is a mix of lust and attachment. Nothing more. Okay, so if we lose hope in love, then we are truly lost.
I never expected you to say that. It is a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I'm full of surprises. Wait and see. Why is it so such a surprise?
I have to say there is a certain severity to you. Finding a person behind that all is nice. Maybe you should let your softer side show more often. Sometimes following your heart, not your head, leads you to remarkable places.
Well, I'm here with you, aren't I?
Looking for little old me?
Yes, I am, actually. I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
You were a traveling minstrel. Do you have tales to share? Well, we just heard one. I heard that in Orlais, minstrels are often spies. Okay.
Where did you hear this?
Well, who cares? Is it true or not? I don't remember. Someone told me this a long time ago.
And you believe everything you hear? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers. But some of them are what we call bards.
And the bards are spies?
Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are.
Okay, patron. What sort of a patron? Do they spy on Ferelden? Doesn't the monarchy govern them? And what sort of services does a bard offer? Okay.
What do you think? They infiltrate, steal, sometimes assassinate. It depends on the bard. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
Okay, so you were a bard, weren't you? You seem to know quite a bit about these bards. I knew it. You're not just some innocent sister. Okay, you seem to know quite a bit about these bards.
And I shouldn't I, after having spent most of my adult life as one? You've guessed as much, I'm sure. But does it really matter what I was? What's past is past.
All right. Why were you living in the cloister? Yeah, why were you living in the cloister?
I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to see the Maker brought me here.
Okay. Well, I think we spent plenty of time here. Let's see. What does this guy have to say?
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden.
Oh, I thought it was
Did
Levi.
Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
Levy, the guy that likes to say his own name? I'm Dorian. I've never heard of you. Duncan never mentioned you. Dryden's a black name. Your family lost its land and titles. Okay. I'm Dorian. I've never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. but I know he would want his work carried on, his pledge fulfilled.
Okay, what promise did he make you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last warden commander of Ferelden back when the wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Orland banished the wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
Okay, what happened next?
Hard to say. After King Orland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one, and our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Okay, I'm surprised you kept your name.
Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the Blight. We're not ashamed of that.
Okay, so what favor did you ask Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
Oh, honor's what you make it. Couldn't you just go there by yourself?
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Orland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor.
Oh, an old warden base, huh? So, what do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it, at least?
Your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you. Let's go to Soldier's Peak, then. Why didn't Duncan help you?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
How will reclaiming the peak help the wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Sounds like it might be helpful. All right, let's go to Soldier's Peak then. Kind of in between things right now.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Okay. Yeah, this might be helpful. If we can find more things that have to do with the wardens, it might give us a little more experience so we can carry on. You know what? We never did talk to Morrigan. Oh, she's wanting me to go kill her mom. Yeah, let's not talk to her. That's all she's going to talk about. Did you kill my mom yet? Yeah, right. I ran right out and did that. Okay, so we're going to take the little girl.
Indeed.
We'll take Alistair.
Yes.
And let's see. Yeah, let's just take Wynn.
Yes.
And of course my trusty dog. Okay, so there's Soldier's Peak. Oh, I forgot we were down there. Uh-oh, trouble. I knew that was a long way to go without getting attacked. Alright, what's this? Big and ugly. Nice bone hat you got there. Ow! What the hell? I guess he's not a good guy. And he's got friends. Great. Oh, come on, Wynn. Like you've got all that strength to use?
Cursed
Right then.
She could run faster. Is that Alistair ahead of me? Yeah, you've asked for it, buddy. Is that all of them? Nope, there's more. Alright, come on. Let's go get these guys. Well, now, thank you for just standing there and waiting for us. That was kind of nice. Instead of attacking us. Where the hell did you come from? Is that it?
That was interesting. And draining.
Yeah, I thought it was going to drain you. What was that? Did you summon the spirit?
I called forth the spirit that sustains me, so that it could lend us aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me.
Well, don't
It
do
seemed
that
a good
again.
idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened the spirit a little.
You're going to have to watch that. So you could kill yourself doing this.
Well, that's certainly conceivable.
Well, then
I
don't
suppose
do
I
it.
shouldn't be using that particular trick to entertain children at parties.
Yeah, I guess not. Are you sure you control that thing? No, I don't. I don't want you overexerting yourself.
I promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern is touching.
Well, you're like my grandma. Not really. Okay. Let's see. Let's grab all we can. Let's be all we can be. Now, I emptied the inventory a little bit, so we can take stuff and get rid of it later. Let's go down and see what we missed down here. Alright, carry on. Were we heading this way? So we're heading up to the coastlands.
And here we are. Soldier's Peak.
Oh, this is cool.
Make us breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels.
Yeah, just admit it. You were lost a couple of times.
I wasn't lost, it's just that the map got soggy.
Oh.
Bah, we're here. So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
I expect that's why you brought us.
Soldier's Peak. Looks like it's seen better days. Better centuries, more like.
Yeah. We should have dressed a little more warmly. This iron stuff's kind of cold. Well, all right, you just stay back and follow us at a distance. Let's go see what we can see. It's going to be fun, I hope. Of course, if it's really haunted.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the king's advice, then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
So, Logain's had it in for us forever, huh?
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there.
You said it was
I'm
haunted.
not mad, am I? You saw it too?
I've heard a Norwegian ballad about something like this. A beauty trapped in a dream. In the song, Belisa never wakes up.
Your pretty friend here is making me nervous, Warden. How's this even possible?
Yeah, she does
The
that.
place must truly be haunted.
Well, the veil is thin here. The circle tower was that way too.
The veil?
That's what separates us from the Fade and the demons.
Demons? Thank Andraste you came, Warden. After you.
Yeah. Again, isn't that why you brought us? Alright. Where do we go first? Well, it looks like there's up that way, and back down that way. Let's look around down here before we go up. Oh, jeez. We get them all? Nope. Here comes some more.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Where are they coming from? Let's get this wizard guy here. Well, at least the wizard guy goes down easy. Wow, that was fun. Well, is there more? What's with the music? Oh, there's more. Here they come.
All right, let's
There's more down here.
Down you go! As you wish.
a bit more time, please.
Alright, maybe that's it. Gee whiz.
Let's get started.
I don't need lyrium. If I was a mage, I'd pick it up, but I am not. And they seem to have more of that than anything. You'd think every once in a while they'd have a darn poultice or something instead of just...
As you wish.
Oh, frost rock, huh? Can we go in there? No, I guess not. I mean, these guys were poor, didn't have anything. Looks like somebody blasted the way in or out, one of the two. Alright, let's head back this way. What do we have over here? I guess, what is that? I guess we can't go in any of the buildings. There's another gate over here. Can't get in or out. Nothing back here. Nope. Alright, I guess we go up to the fortress here. Alright. So, I have no idea what to expect when we go in here. So I think maybe we'll take a little rest from that battle before we head into this area.